जो नेता हैं राहुल जी को और मेरी बधाई।
मोबाइल छाता नीचे कर, मोबाइल।
मेरे भाई शायद सितंबर से 4 या 5 महीनों से पैदल कन्याकुमारी से लेकर यहाँ तक चलने निकले थे। शुरू में मैंने भी सोचा कि बहुत लंबी यात्रा है, कैसे जाएगी, कैसे होगा, लोग स्वागत करेंगे, क्या होगा। लेकिन जहाँ जहाँ गए, कन्याकुमारी से लेकर यहाँ श्रीनगर तक, जहाँ जहाँ गए तो लोग बाहर आए। किस लिए आए? किस लिए आए? क्योंकि इस देश में अभी एक जज्बा है। इस देश के संविधान के लिए, इस देश की धरती के लिए, इस देश की अनेकता के लिए एक जज्बा है जो हर एक हिंदुस्तानी के दिल में आज भी है। मैं कश्मीर की जनता, जम्मू की जनता का धन्यवाद देना चाहती हूँ कि आपने खुले दिल से हमारा स्वागत किया। जब मेरे भाई कश्मीर की तरफ आ रहे थे तो उन्होंने एक मैसेज भेजा हमें, मुझे और मेरी माँ को। उन्होंने कहा कि मुझे एक अजीब सी फीलिंग हो रही है, महसूस हो रहा है कि मैं अपने घर जा रहा हूँ। और उन्होंने कहा कि और मुझे लगता है कि जब मेरे परिवार वाले मेरा इंतजार कर रहे हैं, वो आकर मुझसे गले लगते हैं, उनके आंखों में आंसू होते हैं, तो उनका दर्द, उनके जज्बात मेरे सीने में समा रहे हैं। यहाँ खड़े होते हुए गर्व महसूस हो रहा है कि कांग्रेस पार्टी ने एक ऐसी यात्रा की जिसकी ओर पूरा देश देख रहा है और पूरे देश ने जिसका समर्थन किया। आज जो राजनीति देश में चल रही है, यहाँ खड़े होकर मैं कह सकती हूँ, उस राजनीति से देश की भलाई नहीं हो सकती। जो राजनीति बांटती है, तोड़ती है, वो देश का नुकसान करती है। इसीलिए एक तरह से यात्रा एक आध्यात्मिक यात्रा रही कांग्रेस पार्टी के नेताओं के लिए जो इसमें शामिल हुए, अन्य पार्टी के नेताओं के लिए जो इसमें शामिल हुए, और खास तौर से उन यात्रियों के लिए और राहुल जी के लिए जो इतने दिन लगातार देश के एक कोने से दूसरे कोने तक चले। हम सबका कर्तव्य है कि जिस आधार पे ये देश बना, जिस सत्य, अहिंसा और प्रेम के आधार पर इस देश की नींव डली, उसे हम बचा कर रखें, उसे हम बुलंद करें। वही दिखाकर भारत यात्रियों ने हमें दिखाया, एक रास्ता दिखाया है, प्रेम का रास्ता, एकता का रास्ता, सबको एक साथ लेकर चलने का रास्ता। तो आज यहाँ भारत में खड़े हुए आप सबको मैं धन्यवाद देना चाहती हूँ, बधाई देना चाहती हूँ कि आपने हमारे देश में एक रोशनी की किरण दिखाई है और मेरी आशा है कि ये देश में फैलेगी, नफरत खत्म होगी और प्रेम इस देश को आगे बढ़ाएगा और आप सबको एक साथ जोड़ेगा। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। जय हिंद।
That was Priyanka Gandhi of the Congress Party. Remember, it's curtains down on the Bharat Jodo Yatra, and this mega rally by the Congress Party marks the end of the Yatra in Srinagar. This is happening at the Chashme-Shahi in Srinagar at the, Sher-e-Kashmir Cricket Stadium. That's where this rally is happening. After much amusement and attention over his trademark white shirt, Rahul Gandhi has finally ended his 4,000-kilometer Padayatra on Sunday, and this of course spanned 5 months and cover 12 states in the country. It's finally reached Jammu and Kashmir. In Srinagar is where the Congress party, along with several members of the party, currently are at. You've just heard Priyanka Gandhi address the people who have assembled despite the kind of snowfall that Srinagar is witnessing at the moment. Now, Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge had unfurled the tricolour at the party headquarters in Srinagar, after which this rally was held. We'd have to actually get in a sense of how many people from the opposition have in fact RSVP'd on the invite that was sent out by the Congress party to them. Remember, there were so many invites that have been sent out. How many of them actually have attended the rally is the big question. And taking that very question across to my colleague Pallavi, is joining us live from the Sher-e-Kashmir Cricket Stadium. Pallavi, how many RSVPs?
Well, quite a few actually, and I would say are high-profile ones. Parties like the Samajwadi Party, the Trinamool Congress and the JDU, who've at one point of time been allies of the Congress Party and who the Congress considers to be like-minded parties, none of them are there by their side. But what is even possibly worse for the Congress is that when they have rejected it, both the SP and TMC have used some pretty harsh words for the Congress, saying that Congress is no different from the BJP. Look, it's a political strategy on behalf of TMC, SP as well, because they are also vying for the same vote bank, which is traditionally that of the Congress party. So naturally, they wouldn't want to be seen on the same stage as the Congress party. I know the Congress is consistently making the point that please don't see this rally as a stepping stone or stage being set for any opposition alliance talk. But the fact is that this is where it's going to be the bouncing board from here on, because when they're going to get down to a nitty-gritty of actually deciding on what kind of a non-BJP or anti-BJP front they're going to set up for 2024, the ones who do not want to do business with the Congress party will really stand out as why the Congress no longer can play the big brother in an anti-Modi or an opposition alliance.
Absolutely. And Pallavi, we just heard Priyanka Gandhi address that gathering. Talking about the kind of attendance and the galvanizing of the people who have actually assembled there despite that snowfall that we witnessed. What can you say about that? The presence of people, the common Kashmiris who are there to listen to members of the Congress party. What about that?
Well, if it hadn't been snowing so heavily, I guess the crowd would have been much, much more, because obviously people for these reasons want to stay indoors. But I think the Congress party is pretty comfortable and happy with the traction that they've got on the last leg of the Bharat Jodo Yatra, whether it's in Jammu, whether it's in Kashmir. If you talk about Jammu and Kashmir politics, I think it was seen as a huge setback for the Congress party with the exit of Ghulam Nabi Azad. He's been the former chief minister. He has a lot of traction both in Jammu and Kashmir. The Congress party has put up a brave front to make the point, and something which they have been saying consistently, that it doesn't matter to us. The people are with us, which is why I'm going back to the same point that if and when those elections are held in Kashmir, the Congress would want to use this traction to provide themselves as an alternative vision, to use the words of Rahul Gandhi. So that's going to be one big challenge, and that's one ambition also within the Congress party. So I think the Congress wants to cover up for the lack of many of the opposition parties not being over here at the rally by at least the traction that they're getting on the ground, and hopes it helps in strengthening the organization.
Right. Pallavi, thank you so much for that. Let's move on now, and we're talking